Hey there, incredible souls! Are you head over heels for a Sagittarius and wondering what it really takes to love someone with such a wild, untamed spirit? Maybe their infectious energy and adventurous vibe have swept you off your feet, but you're also feeling a bit lost, wondering if you're ready for the roller coaster that comes with loving them. Well, you're in the right place because today we're diving into the raw, unfiltered reality of loving a Sagittarius. I'm going to walk you through 7 brutal truths that will give you the clarity and reassurance you need to navigate this fiery connection. These truths aren't here to scare you. They're here to empower you so you can love your Sagittarius with open eyes and a full heart. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's get real about what it means to love a Sagittarius. You're going to want to hear every single one of these. Loving a Sagittarius means embracing a partner who cherishes freedom like it's oxygen. They're the Zodiac's wanderers, always craving space to explore, whether it's a solo trip to a new city or just time to dive into their own thoughts. This can feel like a punch to the gut if you're someone who thrives on closeness, because their need for independence might seem like they're pulling away. Imagine planning a cozy weekend together only for them to say, "I need a day to myself, I'm going hiking." It's not that they don't love you. It's that their soul needs room to breathe. You might notice they get restless if things feel too routine, like they're itching to break free from anything that feels like a cage. They'll also prioritize spontaneous adventures over structured plans, which can leave you feeling sidelined. For example, they might ditch a dinner date to join friends on a last-minute road trip. But here's the flip side. Their freedom makes them who they are, the vibrant, passionate person you fell for. Loving them means trusting that their need for space isn't a rejection of you. It's about learning to give them wings while knowing they'll come back, ready to share their stories and love you even fiercer. Sagittarius folks are known for their brutal honesty, and when you love one, you'll feel the full force of it. They don't mince words, and their truth-telling can hit like a freight train, especially if you're sensitive. Picture this. You ask if your new outfit looks good, and instead of a polite "you look great," they say, "It's not really your style." Ouch. They're not trying to hurt you. They genuinely believe honesty is the best way to show respect. You might also notice they give unsolicited advice, like pointing out how you could handle a work conflict better, not realizing it feels like criticism. Their bluntness extends to arguments too. They'll lay out exactly what's bothering them. No sugarcoating, which can escalate things fast. But here's the deeper truth. Their honesty comes from a place of authenticity. They'd rather risk a tough conversation than hide their feelings, because they value a real connection over a fake one. Loving a Sagittarius means growing a bit of a thick skin and appreciating that their truth, even when it stings, is their way of showing they care enough to be real with you. A Sagittarius in love is like a spark that ignites your life, but that spark often comes with a challenge. They'll push you to step beyond what feels safe. They thrive on growth and adventure, and they want you to grow with them, even if it feels uncomfortable. Maybe they convince you to try something wild, like signing up for a salsa dancing class when you're terrified of looking silly. Or they might challenge your beliefs, sparking late-night debates about life, love, or the universe that leave you questioning everything. You'll notice they get excited when you try new things, cheering you on like you're their personal hero. But this push can feel overwhelming if you prefer stability. For instance, they might suggest moving to a new city together on a whim, not understanding why you're hesitant. Their restless energy means they're always chasing the next big experience, and they expect you to keep up. Loving a Sagittarius means embracing this as a gift. They're not just pushing you for fun. They're helping you discover parts of yourself you didn't know existed. It's about finding a balance between your comfort zone and their endless curiosity. Sagittarius lovers are eternal optimists, always seeing the glass as half full, even when life's pouring rain. This positivity is one of the things that makes them so magnetic, but when you're in love with them, it can also feel frustratingly unrealistic. Imagine you're stressed about a work deadline and they say, "Don't worry, it'll all work out." While their cheerfulness is meant to lift you up, it can feel dismissive if you're in a dark place. You might notice they brush off serious concerns like financial worries or relationship hiccups with a casual, "We'll figure it out." They're not ignoring the problem. They genuinely believe things will turn out fine. They'll also encourage risky moves, like quitting a job to chase a passion, because their faith in the future is unshakable. But this optimism can clash with your need for practical solutions. Loving a Sagittarius means appreciating their sunny outlook while gently grounding them when needed. Their positivity isn't denial. It's their way of showing resilience and hope, and it can inspire you to see the bright side, even when it feels impossible. Sagittarius hearts are slow to settle, and loving one means facing the truth that commitment doesn't come easily to them. They're explorers at heart, and the idea of forever can feel like a chain until they're absolutely sure. You might notice they shy away from labels early on, saying things like, "Let's just see where this goes." Or they might hesitate to make long-term plans, like meeting your family or moving in together, even if they're crazy about you. This isn't because they don't care. It's because they need to feel free while falling in love. You'll see them test the waters, pulling back if things feel too intense, then diving back in when they're ready. For example, they might disappear for a weekend to clear their head, only to return more affectionate than ever. But here's the hope. When a Sagittarius commits, they're all in, with a fierce loyalty that's worth the wait. Loving them means being patient, giving them space to come to you on their terms, and trusting that their love, once given, is as deep as it gets. Sagittarius lovers are social butterflies, thriving in crowds and charming everyone they meet. When you love a Sagittarius, you'll have to wrestle with the fact that their outgoing nature can sometimes stir up jealousy. Picture them at a party, laughing with a stranger or swapping stories with a new friend, while you're wondering why they're not glued to your side. They're not flirting, usually. They just love connecting with people. You might notice they make plans without you, like grabbing drinks with coworkers or joining a group hike, because their social circle fuels them. They'll invite you along sometimes, but they also need their own space to shine. If you're prone to insecurity, this can feel like they're slipping away. But their sociability isn't a rejection. It's part of what makes them so vibrant. Loving a Sagittarius means trusting their loyalty, even when they're the life of the party. It's about celebrating their charm while communicating your needs, so you both feel secure in the relationship. Loving a Sagittarius is like signing up for a grand adventure, one that's thrilling, unpredictable, and transformative. The final brutal truth is that they'll teach you to love with reckless abandon, but it's not always a smooth journey. They pour their heart into the relationship with a passion that's contagious, inspiring you to take risks and live boldly. Maybe they encourage you to quit playing it safe and chase a dream you've buried, or they show you how to laugh through life's chaos. You'll feel alive in ways you never imagined, but their intensity can be exhausting. They'll challenge you to keep up with their fast-paced life, from spontaneous trips to deep philosophical talks at 3 a.m. You might feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, soaring with their highs and navigating their occasional lows. But this wild ride is what makes loving a Sagittarius so special. They don't just want your heart, they want to set it free. Loving them means embracing the chaos, knowing that their love, though untamed, is worth every twist and turn. So there you have it, the 7 brutal truths about loving a Sagittarius. From their need for freedom to their fearless love, these truths show you what it takes to build a connection with this fiery soul. Loving a Sagittarius isn't always easy, but it's an adventure that can change you forever. Take a moment to reflect on your own journey. Are you ready to embrace these truths and love your Sagittarius with all you've got? Give this video a huge thumbs up and share it with someone who needs a little reassurance about their Sagittarius love. And don't forget to drop a comment below. Tell me which truth surprised you the most, or share your own story about loving a Sagittarius. I'm all ears. Until next time, keep loving boldly, Stay true to yourself and let your heart lead the way.